Hey, it's Joe Crump. Here's another video in the training series for the $8 startup program. One of the problems that you'll have if you're doing a lot of this type of marketing, especially to places like Craigslist, is being able to keep your leads straight. Where's one lead coming from? You send out a Craigslist anonymized email address, you get a response back from a different email address because people who respond don't have access to send through the anonymized address. They only have access to receive email through that anonymized address. So let me show you in the Automarketer how we deal with that. If I scroll down the page and I look at some of the listings that we've got, we can actually look at this listing. Now here's details about the listing, but we can actually look at the listing on Craigslist, what they've got for sale and what they're trying to sell. So here's one of the problems. When we go to campaign settings and we look at the people that are in the queue to go out, they're going out with a Craigslist.org email address. Most of these, 99% of the ones that are coming from Craigslist, are anonymized email addresses. So when they reply, when we get a reply, then we go to the lead response, and they're replying from their own personal email address instead of from Craigslist. And so that is what we have to capture. Now the problem is we have to figure out, or the system has to figure out, which lead it was that we called from. So we've got a system to do that, and we can, if you look at this green link here, that shows the ones that we were able to find the ad that we sent out to. And this is the gray one means we didn't find an ad that we connected it to. But if we click on that, we'll be able to see the ad that this was being run. And it comes with pictures and all that stuff. And this is done in just to get a little technical here, it's done in HTML rather than actually taking you back to the site. Because the problem, Craigslist ads only last for 45 days, and sometimes much less than that because the sellers will delete them as they go. So what we've done is we've captured the HTML and the information, and we've created a little page so we have access to these leads even after they disappear from Craigslist. And that makes it a lot easier to follow through. And when you end up calling these people, you can go and check, oh, this is about this property, here's their phone number, and you can call them if you like. If you'll notice on this, and this is maybe something we need to change in the future, but right now this is just showing thumbs up, don't call, that they didn't send us a phone number because they didn't in the response. But if I look at their ad, I can find their phone number and I could call them directly from the ad. So there's a lot of tools here that we can continue to improve, and different ways you can use this stuff to be able to reach the most people possible.